Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm making spongy, juicy and soft ras malai. It's a bit tricky to make perfect ras malai, but don't worry. Here I am with the perfect ras malai recipe. Starting off with 1 liter of full fat milk. I'll always recommend you to use full fat cow milk. I have tried all kinds of milk like toned, 2%, skim or even buffalo milk, but cow milk works better than any other milk. Keep stirring the milk and let it come to the boil. Now I'm diluting 2 tablespoons of vinegar into half cup of room temperature milk. You can do the same with lemon juice, but make sure you dilute it first and then mix it. When milk reaches to the boil, turn off the flame and let it rest for exact 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, add the vinegar mixture gradually. Now stir it slowly and let the milk curdle. Milk has curdled now. I'm going to strain it in a bowl using a muslin cloth or any cotton cloth. Wash your chhena with some cold water. The reason behind washing it with cold water, one is we are removing the smell and the sour taste of vinegar, which is very important for ras malai. And second reason is when we add cold water, it will instantly give the chhena a texture. Now strain all the extra water by gently squeezing it. Now you have to hang this cloth for 30 minutes so all the extra water will drain out naturally. After 30 minutes, take the chhena in a large plate. Now knead the chhena for about a minute and add 1 teaspoon of corn flour. If you don't have corn flour, you can also add 1 teaspoon of all-purpose flour or maida. Knead the chhena for 15 minutes or until it becomes crack-free. You can see by making a ball. If the ball looks crack-free, that means chhena is ready. Do the same with the remaining chhena. I'm making 10 equal balls. Now keep these balls aside and let's prepare the sugar syrup. Take 1.5 cup of sugar and add 5 cups of water in a heavy bottom saucepan. Always use a pan which is big and little deep because balls are going to double in size. Let the syrup come to the boil. Add all the balls one by one and make sure the sugar syrup is boiling. Once you add the balls, close the pan with the lid and let it cook for 15 minutes at high flame. After 15 minutes, flip each ball and again close it with the lid and cook for another 10 minutes. Now after 10 minutes, turn off the flame and transfer each ball in chilled ice water. Let these balls rest in this water for at least 2 to 3 hours. Meanwhile, let's prepare the ras malai. I'm taking 1 liter of full fat milk in a heavy bottom saucepan. Keep stirring the milk so it doesn't stick at the bottom of the pan. I'm also adding about 1/4 teaspoon of saffron. I'm not adding any food color. If you want, you can add. I'm also adding 1/4 teaspoon of cardamom powder, some chopped almonds and pistachios. I'm also adding 1/4 cup of sugar. You can change the sugar quantity according to your taste. Let the milk boil for about 15 minutes. Now turn off the flame and let it come to the room temperature. After 2 to 3 hours, I'm going to squeeze each ball and add it into the milk syrup. Let this ras malai rest in the fridge for about 3 to 4 hours. And after 3 to 4 hours, ras malai is ready to enjoy. If you like this recipe, give this recipe a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do it now. Hit the bell icon so you get the notification whenever I upload a new recipe. Thank you for watching. See you next time.